Simon is a familiar sight on the shores of Windermere. After an article appeared in the Westmoreland Gazette, he set out to prove the existence of the mysterious creature.
So what are you hoping to achieve here on the lake tonight?
I know there's a monster out here, and I know it's around. It's just a matter of getting the night, and I think tonight's the night when I'm going to find it. The newspaper article inspired me to follow this up and look for it. I'm here every night, most days as well. It's something that I know is here, and I just want to prove it to people. We see all these people drinking in pubs, you know, getting drunk, and then vandalising towns, and there's other people who just sit around watching soaps and eating chocolate cake and things. Then you get the mountaineers who are just going up to mountains, aimlessly walking. Well, what's the point of that? What's the point of going up to a mountain? I mean, at least I'm doing something productive. At least I'm sort of like trying to find out, like, curate history and whereas Everest, I mean, if people go to Everest, it's like people going to Everest every bloody week, you know. It's like a monster. When do you find a monster in Windermere? Never.
What sort of equipment do you use?
Well, it's simple. There's binoculars, there's my camera, digital camera, and then there's my, shit, look. I thought I'd just seen something. There's definitely something in there, you know?
Why are you spending all your time out here on what some people could say is making a mountain out of a molehill?
Well, why do you think? Because it's there. What a wonderful looking swan, hey? Ooh. I don't trust you.
He's got guts. That's who he is.
Standing on the edge, I look across the water. I can feel the breeze, I can hear the trees, but all I see is you. Looking for direction. Where is this all going? Where do I begin? You're coming back again, and all I see is you. Without you, well, am I lost? Is it true? Well, am I lost? Around me, well, the colors change around me. Rain is in the air, I can smell your hair, but all I see is you. You're standing there before me. Suddenly I'm silent. Self-inflicted hell, release me from your spell, 'cause all I see is you. Without you, well, am I
I'll just go through some of the things we're going to need, because when you're out in the fells, it can be a very dangerous place to be, and a lot of people die simply because they don't have the right equipment.
You've got a first aid kit, is that?
Yes. I didn't bring everything with me, but I thought that this is a sufficient first aid kit for the kind of trip that we're going to be doing. Now we should get going really, because the hours of daylight, it's going to get dark what time, about 4:30, and it's now 11 o'clock. Oh, there's no gain without pain, Francis. Well, I did actually also bring a harness with me, but if we do have to be rescued by helicopter, we could actually get ourselves ready to be clipped into the helicopter winch. Oh, well, Francis, we're here.
My God, I'm exhausted.
Well, it was worth it, really. You know, I think all the training paid off. All our gear stood up to the test. It's very good, and you know, I don't think there are that many people who would spend so much time getting to Friars Crag.
Which way does this go, Tony?
I'm not really sure actually, Francis, but it's a map, and with this compass you can find our way. Excuse me. Could you tell me where the nearest tea room is?
There's one about 100 yards down this lane, just on the left.
Is it reasonable?
Very.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
Wipers.
The Countryside and Rights of Way Act finally came into force in October 2005. For walkers, it opened up 4 million acres of mountains, moor, heath and downland.
2 years on, how is this legislation working?
The farmer stands the loss, not them.
It's all right down south, but up north it's a liability. I think it was just something that kind of your Prime Minister did to placate the masses.
These people who write to Rome go and drop a piece of paper on it, they won't pick it up.
I find that people are more aware of what's actually happening in the countryside, and they're actually more responsible, which is quite good.
We only get 3 types of people here, which is visitors, laws lost and trespassers.
You know, I think loads of people walk in this area, and majority of people are probably really conscientious, kind, thoughtful, don't take keep their dogs under control. You just get a bunch of people who just have no idea and don't have any respect or understanding.
See these sheep, how they're lying beautifully and comfortable. They don't want people walking through them with dogs.
They cause damage in the sense that if a gate's left open, stock get out.
I've always wandered wherever I wanted, so now it's kind of legalised on open country. It's not bad at all, really.
Bill is taking me on a date this weekend. Rock climbing in the Lake District. You'll never believe what I'm doing. At the Kendall Climbing Centre, and I booked a lesson with a private instructor. I know, me, I'm scared of ladders. Hi, I've come for a private lesson with Andy, it's Helen.
Okay, Helen, I think...
Hope I don't break my nails. Anyway, so I'm here, right? Hi.
Hiya.
I'm Helen.
I'm Andy. Nice to meet you.
Yep.
First time to climb then?
Yes.
Cool.
I hope he appreciates it.
When you get to the top, I want you to look down at me and say take. It's short for take the rope really, really tight. You Great. Very, very good.
I'm trying to look for the big yellow ones.
Well done. Easy.
Hey, how's it going?
Hi.
Good to see you. Cool. You all set for your date?
Yep, absolutely.
Excellent. Well, bit of a change of plan.
Tickets for the ballet.
And the Radio Cumbria weather now. Typical November, I'm afraid, not a good day at all. Temperatures no higher than 9 Celsius.
It's sort of, you know, the biggest form of sculpture you do, you're sculpting with the landscape. My name's Russell Burton. I'm a trail builder. We just concentrate on the flow of the land, the contours, you know, the shape of the rocks, of the earth that we've got there, and just try and build something that just feels appropriate to sort of like to the landscape. I started out as a painter and as a sculptor, and in theory I've sort of gone full circle now. I've gone through that sort of corporate lifestyle back to being a sculptor on a great scale. The big reward for me is riding it, you know, after a day sort of, you know, crafting round, and then you get on your bike and you get the bit of trail that you've built. You won't believe the buzz. It's just the best feeling. There's a lot of me in the trail. I live to ride cross country, and I suppose my trails are in some ways the ultimate cross country ride.
All my life I've trod this fell, aye, I reckon I know it well, where to catch the sun's first ray, where there's shadow at midday, how the beck rolls down the gill, always has and always will, where the snow lies long and deep, where the track climbs hard and steep. Once all this was thick with trees, where now we wander as we please. What's here has been here many a year, the curlew's call, the hidden hare, the hagworm, eagle, fox and lark, the hullet, striking after dark, hawthorn, juniper and ling, sourmire and hidden spring, the lake that empties as it fills, and in their places yet the hills. What lives here will not live long without its patient, canny, strong. Holly, yew and oak must be tough to grow from crag and scree, and it's the same hard world as theirs, my family tree so proudly shares, all our branches, bud and leaf, rooted in this mountain heath. The year turns and we turn with it, through tup and lamb and clip and smith. Aye, many times at break of day, on up the hill I've made my way, and watched the seasons as they pass, tracking their passage in the grass, and heard above my head the cry of wild geese belling through the sky. Beneath the wool lies solid bone, beneath the changing grass, the stone, and ever changing, never still, the same beck leaps on down the gill. Aye, always has and always will. You know that Bill Wordsworth? Do you think that's his hat?
Just need to try and concentrate and keep my attention on what I'm doing. Try and concentrate and try and concentrate.
Sex on the mountain? No, I think most people are too knackered there.
Doesn't happen much around here.
No.
Son was conceived on the side of a hill. I don't know how it happened.
When I was on Aconcagua with my boyfriend, I knew that the most important thing to him was to actually get the shags in as high as possible as opposed to get to the summit. We did manage to summit, and then I knew that irrespective of how tired we both were, it was going to have to happen that night. And when it did happen, it was the shortest shag I've ever had in my life, about 2.5 seconds. But blimey, he felt like he was the king of the bloody mountain. Next morning, out we went, all the Argentinian climbers and guys, que hombre! They couldn't believe it.
What do I think about when I see a woman climbing? I think it's the arse.
Eyes. Eyes and legs.
Cleavage. Oh, Wonder Bras have got a lot of time for them.
G-string. Marvellous.
To be honest, the sooner off the better, really. So.
As a woman, it does feel like there's a lot of testosterone, but it's so strong you could almost lick it, you can taste it. But it's not necessarily like a sexual testosterone. I almost feel like it's sublimated into kind of action on the mountain as opposed to action in the tents once the lights go out.
Female climbers bum in a harness. It's a great thing to know.
What do you reckon to them caves under Scout Scarto?
Ah, not a lot, Steve. They found one under the manhole cover when they built the brewery.
What manhole?
The square one outside the door.
Yeah, what about this one up here? Oh, that's good. Bloody hell, look down there. Oi! Hello! This is going down deeper than we thought.
All right, behind you.
Oh, Dad, can you hear something, mate? Let's go down this one.
Right.
Well, we'll leave that there. Bloody hell, there's sump here, mate. Give me 10 seconds and follow me through, all right? Till Tom sees this. What for you? Nice. Really glass. Really glass. Really glass this one looks like this. Cheers. Bloody doors locked. Sorry, mate.
Only one big part.
We're going again.
That was a good fight.
I can hear running water out here.
Struggle.
2 pints of beer, please, then stick them on me tab. Cheers. Cheers.
Cheers.
You were right, you old git.